So I have a non-conforming unit because it was put in the 60s, and we're in the process of trying to decide whether to make it legal or not and rebuild it. But it is tough with the city. I mean, there's $5,000 to $7,000 in permits up front, and then potentially a new driveway and such things that weren't required in the 60s when it was county. My neighbor is building one. He's just gotten the permits for it, but he's going to have to install a new driveway. And I was just looking through your FAQ and see that the parking, it looks like it's extended to a half mile, is it, if there are 2 bus lines running 15-minute headways. And for this area, it means that won't apply at all because we aren't within the area, and in fact, most of D1 won't have access to 2 bus lines running on 15-minute schedules, and we'll be lucky if we have access to 1 bus line running on 15-minute schedules. So the initial fees really need to be addressed. The parking requirement, this just is not an urban place. It really is still a suburban place. So without that transit, that distance may not make it possible anyhow. So something to look at. And because it is a suburban place, there is, don't anybody shoot me, there is lots of street parking in many places. It's really tough if you're in a suburban area that has got apartment complexes in the same suburban area. There's a problem. If you're in a pure suburban area, there's not a problem. The cars are really from the owners of the homes who don't want to use their garages. So it changes based on whether you've got older apartment complexes, of which we have a lot of in the area. That's really the driving parking problem. But it's the fees and that distance to the transportation could be really tough.